All right, Richard, first win of the season. We just want to talk about your overall thoughts about the match tonight.
Yeah, it was a great match played by us. We stuck to our style of play, which is a possessive style of play. We had studied the opponent as well throughout the week, and I thought that we executed the game plan well.
A clean sheet and 0 shots on target, which is pretty incredible for first game out. So just what do you think about the boys in front of you and their defensive effort tonight?
It says a lot about their defensive effort, no? Mitch, Krog, Lexi, and even the guys in front of them, they held it down. They work hard to, not get any shot on goal or at least any easy shot. But my job is to keep the ball out of the net, and so I'm just, aware and ready for whatever comes inside the box. So great defensive effort by everybody, honestly, because even, the forwards, when they had to do it, they did it. And the midfielders as well, they ran, a lot. So great team effort by everybody, honestly.
You mentioned Mitch. He had that incredible one-on-one stop in the first half on the breakaway. And I imagine you had a pretty good view of that. What did you see on that play?
Composure, which is what, Mitch brings in the back line. And the guys around him as well, they know how to keep that composure in those moments. And he demonstrated that very well. And with his character and personality, he was able to execute the play and time it at the right moment. And I saw when he stepped in front of the guy and stopped the play. So, kudos to him as he did really well in that instance.
Seemed like particularly early in the match there were maybe a few moments when it looked a little nervy in y'all's box, perhaps. Maybe some questions of who should get this. Did you feel there were maybe some early jitters or something like that, where you guys were kind of figuring out and communicating, trying to figure all that out? Or?
Well, I don't know if you saw that there was a lot of wind as well, so that kind of gets you to question, who comes for the ball or what. So obviously anything inside the box I got to deal with and try to measure it in the best way possible to come out and claim it. But I thought that even with the factor of the wind, we dealt with it fairly well. At the end of the day, if nothing came out of that, and there were a couple of crosses that I came out and crossed and stopped them in the air. So we did well. A lot of the guys as well did good, won their aerial duels. So long as we're solid in that aspect, things will start building up so that we're confident and secure in every factor.
And what are you going and taking in this victory? Did so many things well. Is there any area or areas you believe your team can still improve on in the defensive area?
There's always room for improvement, but right now it's the first game of the season, and we're just gonna focus on the good things that we did well, and then as the season goes on, we're gonna assess where we need to improve. Internally, we know that there are certain aspects that we can still improve on. Which one of the things is obviously with our style of play, it's the precision in the passes and being intentional with the way that we play. So perhaps that's one of the things that we can improve on. But again, I thought that we showed a great character throughout the game, especially given the win factor. I thought we showed personality in our style of play, and we executed it well.
Talk about the precision passing. You had one moment that sticks out to me, really tremendous distribution where you almost hit it out to midfield and the break was on. Are you looking to make those kind of distributions? Like, is that how you would prefer to play, fast like that?
As a goalkeeper in the modern game, I'm required to kind of play with my feet. So I'm looking for the spaces that are available in front of me, and whatever is exposed, I'm going to try to exploit, because that also gives my teammates time and space to be able to work the ball. So from my end, it's making sure that I'm putting my teammates in good positions with the ball, and being precise in those moments.